All right, brothers, how y'all doing out there? Uh, I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna get straight to it. You brothers got kids out there, man. Teach your kids. I'm not gonna waste no time. Get straight to it. Teach your kids. And before I start, I'm gonna start off with a scripture, and this is Proverbs 22 and 6. Once again, Proverbs 22 and 6, and and it reads: Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Once again, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. All right. Now I'm going to get down to the meat and grits. And a lot of the so-called black people, African Americans, whatever you want to be called, a lot of them, I would say the vast majority of them, don't take time or have the patience to teach their kids. Of course, I'm gonna have a lot of people rebuttal that. Well, I teach them, I teach them, I teach them, but they're lying because you can tell by the fruits of their labor. You can tell by the fruits, like the scriptures say. So, for instance, if you want your kids to be a constructive member as opposed to a destructive for those around them, it's simple. Train them up in the ways to go. Teach them something that's going to be beneficial for him. And in my personal opinion, you should start anywhere from 3 to 5 years old. 3 to 5 years old. A lot of African American families, unfortunately, they want to wait till you're 18, 17, 19. Now they trying to tell you something. Now your mother's trying to tell the daughter, oh, you shouldn't have kids. The kids ain't going to keep a man. You should have been training her that when she's about 5 years old on up. That way it'll be embedded. And training means consistency, for those who don't know. To be consistent. To train them. And on the video, you see they're called the Grady twins. And there's several other kids like this. And 9 times out of 10, it's nothing, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure they're the apple of their father's eye, but it's nothing that's special about them. What I mean by that, like they're superhuman, it's just somebody took the time out and had the patience to show them. I've seen so many cases in African American families where they don't take time to show their kids nothing. Some of you brothers have experienced it. Some of you grew up like that. For example, and you got to be patient. Keyword patient. Because my father was trying to teach us how to type when I was younger. But, excuse me, he had a very bad strategy. His strategy was no good. Now, I ain't holding nothing against him. At least he was trying to show us something. But his strategy was bad. He pretty much just showed us a few things and left. Come back to test us on it. If we didn't test up to his likings, we got a whooping. And unfortunately, we didn't succeed at that. We didn't succeed at it. So you need to be patient and take your time with them. Trust me. And like I say, some kids will pick up quicker than others, but you take your time with them, and trust me, they're gonna get it. Just like these kids here, their father took their time out to show them. Somebody took their time out to show them. And there's more kids like this on the internet. I've seen kids cutting hair, doing all type of amazing things. So if you brothers got kids, teach them, show them. Whatever you think they can help them. The main thing is you teach them responsibility and accountability. Because if they mess up in this society, being that they're a so-called black man, they're going to really pay the piper. So you want to teach them accountability and responsibility. You understand? Now, to go to my previous video, if you haven't watched it, you should get a chance to watch that, where I talk about 2 strategies for the so-called black man to keep a lot of the stress down, the drama down, as far as dealing with the woman. Now, the strategy, one of the strategies was that if a woman don't share your morals and values, do not get that woman pregnant and do not marry her. Now, this will tie into this because a lot of brothers, and I'm not judging you, because a lot of brothers don't have morals and values because you wasn't taught it. It's understandable. So they have kids by these women who they don't share the same morals and values with. And now the woman is usurping you. She's doing everything to usurp your authority. All right, now let's just say you brothers already got kids by a woman who don't have your morals and values. Okay, no need to cry over spilled milk. Best thing you can do is just try to make the best out of a bad situation. My personal advice: if you have to go to court, go to court. She's not letting you see your kids. Don't be lazy. A lot of you guys get lazy, don't want to go to court, and complain and get frustrated. But man, go to court. Hey man, she ain't let me see my kid. Go to court. Cause trust me, she gonna respect that law. She gonna have no choice. Now for you brothers who ain't got no kids, good. So you can take heed to this. If she don't share your morals and your values, don't get her pregnant. You understand? Now, I'm not gonna tell you not to lay with the woman because uh, quite naturally a man and a woman gonna want to come together if they're heterosexual. That's just natural. Not saying it's right, but I'm just pretty sure you guys are gonna want to lay with some woman if you're heterosexual. You know, because that's how a lot of these kids got here. It's not that they share the same morals and values. Their mom and dad share the same morals and values, just they was physically attracted to one another. Cause I can tell you, my mom and my dad they're like, they got a lot of differences. They're really nothing alike. But they was physically attracted to each other, and so that's how I'm here. Now, with that being said, yeah, just make sure that the woman is on point and she share your morals and values, brothers. Let's keep it like that, okay? That way you won't have no problems. And if she share your morals and values, that's gonna make if y'all don't make it, that's gonna make your transition a lot smoother, very smooth. I'm not gonna say you won't have no bumps and bruises, but I guarantee you're gonna have 85, maybe 90% or higher, less drama as somebody else who's trying to make that transition to what they would call co-parenting. All right, so keep it like that, and yeah, keep it like that. So I'm gonna break it down to this. A lot of the kids are a reflection of their parents, so the young are a reflection of the old. So brothers, don't judge people by their words, judge them by their actions. So if a girl tell you that her kids are good, she teach her kids blah blah blah. See how they acting. If the kids acting wild and acting crazy, well, there go your answer right there. Cause she gonna tell you, or he, or any of these people tell you anything, but the action's gonna prove it. You understand? So, so brothers, make sure you got kids, you teach them. You know, if they 16, 17, 18 years old, man, it might be too late, brother. But hey, man, I guess better late than never. So do what you can. But for you brothers who ain't got no kids or got kids that's young, start teaching them. I've seen kids loading up guns, all type of stuff. And even with my niece and nephews, you know, almost everything that they know, I'm not joking. I taught them. I taught them how to do, fold their clothes, fold covers, how to make their bed, brush their teeth. You understand? Like when they come over here to my house, when they wake up, first thing they gotta do is fold the covers. Brush their teeth, take a shower. You understand? It didn't got to the point when they come stay the night, I ain't gotta tell them. They wake up, they do it. You understand? That's just on a minor level. On minor level. Now, try to help them get through. Now, also I want to say this, brothers. If you get a woman who shares morals and values, you won't have a lot of trouble when you discipline your kids. I see this so much. A guy might say this or do this with his kid, and his mother is against it. I have experienced it as well. Well, I might discipline the kid, something that's going to benefit him. Soon as he go home with his mama, it's a whole different story. Now, I don't have kids, and I thank God I don't. I had a couple of women who wanted to have kids by me, and I thought about it, but I changed my mind. I opted out of it because I started coming to the realization they don't share my morals and values, and they was going to do everything they can to manipulate me and usurped me. So I said, you know, that's not someone woman I want to have kids with. So that's it, and that's all, brothers. I ain't gonna hold you up, man. Remember, if you got kids, teach it, man. I'm telling you, kids are smart, man. I'm just showing these twins right here just to give you a preview, and there's more out there. Like I said, I've seen kids cutting hair. This is one brother, I can't think of his name. He's on here. I think he's from Florida. He showed his kids how to load up guns, and I got an idea from him with my niece and nephews. I showed them how to, use a gun too. You understand? So I'm like, it's nothing they can't do, man. I try to show them how to cook anything, man. Nothing they can't do. All it takes is patience and time. The scriptures say it, brother. So if those brothers who into the truth, read the word, follow God's commandments, train the kids up in our ways. So train them up. Don't wait till they're 14, 15, and 16. A lot of times, man, that'd be too late because the TV and society has taken over because you ain't teaching them. So point blank period, if you don't teach them, they're going to learn from the outside. And when they learn from the outside, it's going to be distorted and it's going to be bad. All right? So keep it like that, brothers. Got kids, train them. Teach them so they can be productive as opposed to destructive. And if you don't got kids, take heed. Don't have kids with a woman who don't share your morals and values. Don't marry her. You want to lay with her because she got that big old butt or because you find her attractive? Cool. Then just do that. But don't get her pregnant and don't marry her. That way you keep a lot of headache down and you won't have kids that you have no control over because she's going to usurp you and undermine your authority. And we both know, whereas you don't know, in this society the woman gets all the power. All right? All right, you brothers take it easy. Hope y'all got some understanding.